out, you know, like if something's missing, we really need our online, offline, and on-site presence. So offline to us is our marketing materials, our brochure, which I think is in your bag, you know, what we're delivering. When I have a dad who says, hi, I want her to be a pharmacist, and the 20-year-old sitting here crying and saying, oh, I want to be a pharmacist, you know, I better have a good, solid company that that father can say, I believe in. And we're just about to launch Study Abroad with Pivot Point. We're going to Rome and Florence, then we're going to go to Paris and London, then we're going to go to China, to Shanghai and Guangzhou, and then we're going to New York City. Because you know what? I want to offer that experience that the father is saying, I want her to go to ASU. I don't compete with other beauty schools. I compete with culinary institutes, art design schools, ASU, Scottsdale Community College. We're working our hardest to get e-learning up. It's a really big opportunity for us. And then on site. So my husband is the creative director, and there should be a consistency that runs through all of our pieces. So here's how we serve our salons and spas in our market. I think I touched on a few of these. We talk to you if you are in our market. And 15% of our student body right now is from out of state, which is kind of interesting. I think it's the whole destination thing, you know. Some of them haven't gone through the 122 in August yet. They'll be okay. But we're getting, you know, so I should be serving all of you, not just my Arizona market. We communicate with them, we invite them to every event, every guest speaker, and we're constantly saying, come bring your team to a motivational speaker I might be bringing in, because it can serve you, save you money. You don't have to bring in the guest speaker, I'll do it. I got the big facility, I got the big room, and it's been a good relationship with our school, with our salons and spas. We accept the right students. It's very painful, but when my admissions director comes, usually 1 to 3 a month, we deny. And we deny it because they're not ready, they shouldn't be in our industry, they're doing it because somebody's telling them to do it, or they don't really want it, or they're mean. And I don't even mean mean girls. Industry Day, this is a good fun idea you could take back to your schools. We decided that career fairs were kind of so like the salons would come in, you know, and you set up your little table, but tables are kind of weird. Tabletops are like you sort of walk by, you don't really want to talk to somebody, you know? It's like when they say, what are you looking for today? And you're like, nothing, just looking, nothing, you know. We didn't want to do tabletops, so what we did is we put all of our students that are about to graduate, so say 30 to 40 students, we give them the tabletop. So they do a mannequin, they do some nails, they have their resume ready, they've gone through their interviewing, and they're sitting at their little table. And then the salons and spas in our neighborhood, we invite them, and it's like speed dating. It is so fun, and we blink the lights, and we play the music, and every 4 minutes they get up, and they have to, so the owners go from student to student, and they get 4 minutes. And it's sometimes the most painful 4 minutes they've ever been through when they aren't clicking. And sometimes it's like goes too fast and they can hardly wait. But my owners leave with 35 resumes. And I say to them, that is more time saving. 9 to noon, it's 3 hours. But how many of you tried to hire? And you're trying to set up an interview and you don't have time and then they cancel and you can't get them. You're going to get 35 people. If you like 3 of them, you're at least ahead. You would have taken an hour for every interview anyway. So we call it speed interviewing. And it's very important. I like the students at the table because it's scary. And when they're at the table, it's sort of like you're visiting their desk. And there's a sense of belonging and power in the right way that the student's there. And then they say, oh, hi, welcome. You know, I'm Jill, and here's my resume, and I'm a really good colorist, and I'm working on my cutting. And they have that conversation. And then the person gets up and moves to the next, and they go, oh, hi, I'm Jill. But 35 resumes you get to walk away with. And then we do salon and spa tours. And I'm going to just tell you, am I out of time? Yeah, okay, thanks. Wrap it up, Jill. Sometimes I just get going. Okay, so I wanted to tell you what my students celebrate when they come back from a great tour and what they're concerned by in a poor tour or a bad tour. And all the tours are set up in advance. So it'd be like me calling you and saying, hi, I've got 12 students, they're 1,200 hours, can they come see? So I've set it up, right? Okay, so the first one they say is they were so professional because my students know what professional is. They said they were taking applications. I don't know who the salons are who say, no, we're not taking applications, but that is the goofiest decision. Just always be taking applications, okay? So they got excited. They were taking applications. They're hiring. They remembered their name. They had met them maybe. They'd come in and done a demo. Something about hearing your name is the best thing. It makes people feel valued. They made them feel comfortable. They looked great. That's what they tell me after they visited had a great tour of a salon and spa. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, this is what they whispered me. And they whisper because they know I'm friends with the salons and spas, and I think they're like worried. They're like, it didn't go so well. This is what happens after a bad salon spa tour. No one smiled or greeted them. You know, it's intimidating when you walk into a salon or spa. How we do it, how Kohler Academy does it, is we've made mistakes. So we have a prospective student coming into the school, and the school's big, and there's a big old clinic happening, and it's just chaos sometimes. So I bought this thing from Topdeck, topdeq.com. And it's like this cool Swedish stand. It's really contemporary. And we put in a little 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and we put everyone's name on it who has an appointment with us. Not a clinic appointment, student appointment. So some days it's 2 and some days it's 15. We did a focus group with the students. One student said, I didn't know if I should go with Tony and Guy or you, but when my name was on that little sign, I knew you were waiting for me. So she made a $17,500 decision because her name was on a piece of paper in the front of my school. That's not difficult to do. No one bothered to clean up. So they came back from a salon or spa and something was messy. No one acted like they knew we were coming. This is kind of the fake it till you make it. Somebody at the front desk, oh, that's today? Oh yeah, hold on. Like, oh wait, you're here? Let me just go get someone to take that tour. There's 2 different messages there. You're here? Those students feel it. They know, like, whoa. Then they're looking around like, who didn't book the tour right? Why do they not know we were coming? No one was in charge. There's a real sense of core leadership in my company. They know if I'm not there, who go to, and same with yours. But when you're not there, identify someone. You're in charge of the tour. Kohler Academy students are coming today at 2 o'clock. Please welcome them. And you can give them a menu, you can hug them. It doesn't really matter. The expectations aren't super high. It's not about money, But somebody needs to be in charge. Everyone had their cell phones. Jill, did you know at the salon, they all had their cell phones on? We don't allow cell phones at Kohler Academy. And that was a big rule to get through because honestly, this is exactly what happened when I had had enough. Oh, excuse me, but your left breast is vibrating right now. Yeah, it was stuffed into her bra to try and sneak one by me, And I was like, you are so never gonna make money. Because your owner, maybe owners let you have their cell phones, but the guest isn't gonna tolerate it. Oh, excuse me, while you're processing, I just have to check around the quick thing. And Jason was so right this morning, I'm telling you, my students text each other like right here. Like you'd be texting your friend and your partner in your business. Like what? Just turn to them and say something. Like talk. Yeah, so we have a really serious no cell phone rule. And they hate it, and it's effective. Some of the salons in my town need to